Champagne Park in Kenya's Kajiado County has become synonymous with off-road racing. One event that has become a fixture here is the 4x4 Challenge. Recently, Champagne Park held its third edition of the challenge, and there was quite a turnout. The 4x4 Challenge attracted drivers from across East Africa and as far away as Italy, the UK, and the United States.
The previous event, we had about 6 drivers. The town was low. But this time around, we made it a 2-day event. There was camping overnight, so a lot of guys were able to wake up very early morning at 10. We had about 26 drivers. At least 8 of them were experts. Then there was intermediates, and about maybe 2 or 3 beginners.
There were 3 categories in the 2016 4x4 Challenge: beginners, intermediate, and expert.
We had the people who don't know how to use the 4x4s and they wanted to try. We had the ones who have used 4x4s again, and also they are not very much experienced. And then we have the extreme experienced people. Like Team Wasim, you saw they went through that obstacle up there. So those are some of the challenges that people have. The people who didn't have raced cars with the nice suspensions, they did not try all those obstacles. But if you have the good suspension, good tires, or you have raced up your car, then they try them.
All drivers went through 8 stages to test their skill, experience, and of course their vehicles.
We had like about 8 obstacles or stages, we call them stages, where the drivers need to go and test their vehicles, the power of the vehicle, the good tires you have, how you know how to shift the car so fast, if you know how to reverse back and forth, and the experience you have on 4x4s.
I would say average amongst the drivers, we're still starting off, learning a lot from fellow drivers, for instance from Team Wazimu, etc., giving a lot of advice on what to do. So we're using these challenges as the trial runs and to see where we can do better and what to do on certain stages.
They test the drivers' determination, experience, they test the cars. So there are various obstacles. Somewhere you have to, it's about your skill. Some it's about how you approach the problem. And some of them it's about teamwork, because the teams are allowed to work together. And sometimes even the crowd can get you the motivation to overcome some of the obstacles.
For the first time, an all-girls team competed amongst the men, not to mention the 2 youngest drivers, aged 14 and 12, who proved that age is nothing but a number.
This is our first time to take part at the Champagne Ridge 4x4 Challenge. It's preparing us to do a challenge for next year's Rhino Charge. It's going to be an all-girls team, so we're pretty excited about that. So we need all the women's support. And today's course was really good, even though it was our first time. It's a bit tough, but really good.
No obstacles at all. Just in the last section, which we did, you know, just by mistake, just touched a little bit of the wall, and that's about it. But no, there's no big deal. Absolutely love it. We have passion for cars, we have passion for Kenya especially, and doing road challenges is just in our heart.
It's not my first time, it's my second time. We've been in Kilifi, we've been in Athi River. This thing is fun, totally fun. We come, socialize, we get to know how to drive actually for me. It's fun, totally fun.
I actually didn't know I was the only female team. I thought there'd be a lot of other women. But the crowd was really good. They were very supportive, especially the women. So we're doing it for you guys.
Our team name was originally Universal Sports, but everyone seemed to call us Team Under 18. There are a lot of people around who tell you, come here, no, turn you're staying here, but sometimes you know in your head that they're wrong. You either listen to one person or do it yourself. And I can't do it myself. You need teamwork.
After seeing that big green Team Wazimu car, the way that damage took it, but I think it was because of the big wheels, because then the shaft is under too much pressure, and the diffs also. So I think the shaft broke, and I think the lockers, the front lockers, one of them came out. And I think that's why they couldn't get the edge of the obstacle. We've put in a diff lockers. That helps the wheels keep moving at the same speed, all 4 of them at the same speed. Now the problem with a normal differential, if one wheel doesn't have traction, it compensates all the power to every single wheel. Now, if one has lost has lost all traction, let's say your wheel is in the air a little bit, all that power will go to that wheel, and none of the three wheels that have been going on ground that have traction will be moving. None of them will be moving, and therefore you're stuck.
The challenges are quite interesting, and the variety of the people participating in the challenges. I was quite impressed by the 14-year-old and the 11-year-old co-driver, because they really passed most of the challenges, and the hardest one, which has just been won by ladies, and most men have failed, so yeah.
The future is growing. We are looking at it that we have more cars. We are planning also to have our own, like 2 pieces here, that when you want to try or to be trained what to do on a 4x4, you can come and rent our vehicles, do that. If you want to come and practice all these obstacles we have gone and you don't have a 4x4, you can use our vehicles, and we'll be having 6 events per year.
The difference between this event and other events, we hope to get like many beginners taking part. So you don't have to have a very modified car to take part in the event, because we have some very easy courses that a day-by-day car can take part in. And then we're going to, of course, increase the facilities in the event, hopefully get more drivers taking part.
How popular is this 4x4 challenge? Well, Champaign Park plan to host their 4th edition of the challenge in early November.